Hey there, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Tuesday, the 29th of June, 2021. We're using the Gilded Tarot for our message today. And as you can see, the cards have been chosen because this is how they shuffled out. It seems the Gilded Tarot had a tale to tell all its own. You know, we've been just shuffling and then taking our cards right off the top of the deck, but well, we had other plans today apparently, so we're going with it. So each set, is just falling out on its own in the shuffle. Let's check on our spirit animal for the day. Actually, before we do that, the July monthly readings for all signs are up here on the channel. They're linked for you in a playlist at the end of this video. Definitely check them out. Yeah, and do hit the thumbs up. It's so appreciated. It helps circulate the videos here on YouTube, and all of us readers here appreciate that. Okay, our spirit animal for the day. We're tuning into the energy atmosphere, and we have Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Well, you are the magic, right? Yeah, nice. Magic works through you. Yeah, this is about your intention. What are you putting your thoughts on? Where are you investing your energies, right? And then our Lenormand card for the day is Tower. In Lenormand, this is a card about the seat of your power. Well, that would be your heart space. Broadcasting your soulful presence through the heart space. This is a card potentially of self-sovereignty. Yeah, dominion over your sphere of influence. Gorgeous card. Wow. Let's see what's in the tarot. I'm excited about this because this really was a wild shuffle. So much fun. Our first card is the King of Cups. When we see him, there is a healing going on within the heart space. He, like the Queen, is super, super intuitive, and he holds the Ace of Cups like she does. He kind of scries into that. Again, like the Queen, they're both intuitively awake, aware, alert, and intimate. And he brings the healing of the heart. When he's in reverse, and it's rare to see reversals in my deck, but I'm going to put this out there because somebody needs to hear it. When he's in reverse, and if he were today, we'd be having a draining of our energy. It would be pouring off. Or we would be perhaps out of sync with our own intuition. Let's see what comes with him. Well, 2 towers now. One solid and together, and one crumbling down, falling apart. So here we are with the King's message about a healing of the heart space and paying attention to our intuitive wisdom. Also, the King and Queen of Cups are connected to our emotions. So this is all about our EQ, our emotional quotient. And there's a tower coming down there. What's the purpose of that tower coming down? 3 of Cups. Okay. So the 3 of Cups is a celebration card. So this may be a tower we have taken down for a purpose. This can indicate the sense of freedom, joy, liberation from healing something within heart space. And I also feel it's a reorganization of energy here. Like some part of the tower, or the tower, the whole tower, had to come down for a reorganization of energy that is much more in alignment with our foundation. And we see tons and tons of the Ace, the 10, the 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Sun, so many other bright, wonderful, beautiful cards that speak to just the kind of sphere of influence we've been in creation for and making for ourselves. So, I've heard a lot from people recently about things that feel unstable in their world. Tower, right? The crumbling tower. And it feels to me from one person to the next, each of us in some way is plucking away at threads that have the potential to sabotage and undermine the joy of the moment. So we're going after these things, and that's a reorganization of energy, and that certainly does bring a healing type of energy to our sphere of influence. So my feeling here is bear with the experience, because it's all for a much greater purpose. Yeah, exactly, because now here it is, just talking about it. Here's the 10 of Cups, and coming with it, 2 of Cups. Absolutely a reorder of things. So something had to come apart. Some thread of self-sabotage had to be pulled, plucked out of your sphere of influence to maintain the 10 of Cups, to maintain the 2 of Cups. And so the 2 of Cups can continue to create the 3 and so on. You get it. So the 2 of Cups is a fair exchange of energy. It's an ever increasing, deepening, expanding bond within self relationship, the harmonization of divine, inner divine masculine, divine feminine. And I feel that this set of 5 cards is all about healing energy that we have been blessing ourselves with. And you know that translates to everywhere else. So there's likely some people in your world who've been holding up a mirror for you to see this. Now, it'd be very easy to indulge the ego here and do one of those, well, it's this person's fault. They behaved this way, so now I feel this way, and it has made me see blah, blah, blah. That's ego. That's vulture thought. That's sabotage. That's undermining. That's not necessarily, let's come back to this tower over here. That's not necessarily self-sovereignty or dominion over your own sphere of influence. It's allowing something unstable to engage the ego and tell an old story, right? Consider it. Just consider it. All in all, though, these 5 cards are amazingly positive, because here we are commanding healing energy for ourselves, and maybe recognizing the ego story and saying, hey, you know what? I have responsibility here. I have dominion over my sphere of influence and what I'm thinking, feeling, projecting, broadcasting, manifesting as a result. And what is it that I actually intend, right? It's the 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So these moments, while they're uncomfortable and while we might want to play a blame game every now and then and not take responsibility for the BS that the ego dishes up, ultimately we're far better off for doing it, right? Because it's what helps build a strong, stable 10 of Cups foundation, where a 2 of Cups lifestyle is even possible in terms of connection with others. Our next card. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. You know, that's fulfillment. That's our wishes coming true. Everything we're dreaming awake into this reality. You know, recently I spoke on the 3D structure supporting a 5D life. And, you know, so many people say, oh, the ego must die, and you need to ascend through the 3rd dimensional earth reality to live your spiritual journey in 5-dimensional ascended reality. But it all needs to come together. It all needs to work together. And I feel that here in the reading, and I feel that here in the tower. And it's possible that a belief system, some kind of programming, was creating a bit of separateness for us that was disallowing some of us the ability to even feel our 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups. And, you know, let's face it, the astrological atmosphere has been kind of a shit show lately. You know, we had so many planets in retrograde, lunar solar eclipses, full moon in Capricorn that was extremely powerful, and I feel is still broadcasting quite profoundly into the now, even though it's, you know, past its prime. Ultimately, though, I feel that the energy is starting to lift and dissipate. So the pressure cooker that we may have been perceiving is loosening its grip. And now we're able to have a much better vision of, you know, the kind of pressure it takes to bring down a tower. And we're beginning to feel grateful for it, because it wasn't contributing to the highest and greatest outcome for all those pieces coming together, working together, 3D, 5D, you know, earth reality, ascended reality. And now it feels like there's a bit of a sigh of relief in the air. Okay, let's see what the next set of 4 cards has to say to us. Yeah, look at that. Bridging the gap with a rainbow. We've got it in our 10 as well. Beautiful rainbow energy there. And definitely the 2 of Pentacles. You know, this card is spoken of traditionally as a card of juggling energy, and as if we're unable to juggle the energy well. And in truth, this is a card of managing our world very well, happily juggling all aspects of life. So I'm happy to see that here, especially as we come from healing energy, taking down a tower, celebration type of energy, or the reorganization of energy. That's what I feel on that 3 today. I know that's not the traditional meaning, but that's what I've got. That continues to create our beautiful 10 of Cups, allowing us to connect, to communicate in a harmonized way within self-relationship and our priority relationships, and puts us in this beautiful alignment with the 9 of Cups to receive from the overflow. And that's being managed very well. Coming with the 2 of Coins is the Hierophant, the High Priest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just peeked at the other 2 cards. I'm going to put them down. We have Temperance and the High Priestess. Wow, they're looking right at each other here, with Temperance in between them. So that's amazing confirmation for us. Temperance could be representative of everything that we've been bringing together, this reorganization of energy that I sense over here. And, you know, we've got the 2 cups on the 2 of Cups, and typically there are 2 cups also in play on Temperance. I really do feel a blending, and here's more divine masculine, divine feminine energy in the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So we're committed to this journey, commitment in the in the Hierophant, and we're committed to the journey in that we have a vision for ourselves, and, you know, we're uncompromising in that vision. Cooperative yet uncompromising. We're not going to settle for less, most especially from self-relationship. Tower over here in Lenormand. Yeah. Let's see what's next. The Sun. I like this. This starts to look like a foundation to me, supporting all these other cards. So here we have the happiest card in tarot, and I feel like this is our fuel right now. We're being lit by the sun. Love, bliss, joy, happiness, again, on overflow. Coming with 6 of Cups. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, the soulmate card. So once more, we're back to our own self-relationship, how we are caring for ourselves. Also, I see this as a connection to the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a bit of divine delivery system at work here. And 6 of Cups for me is also channeling and broadcasting our soulful presence through the heart space, which is exactly what we were talking about at the very beginning of the reading. That's great confirmation. And then the next 2 cards, Judgment. Well, I'm not surprised. This is a card I've seen a lot of recently, and Judgment is a resurrection card, and it's also the coming together of past, present, future. You know, things coalescing, one thing influencing the next. It's a bit of a review, a redo type of card. And we've got 4 planets in retrograde at the moment. It's Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune. So there's still strong retrograde happening in the air at this time. So lots of opportunity to review. So this is an energy that's going to be with us for a while. I wouldn't be surprised to see Judgment in the Tower show up in repetition, but also alongside all of these other amazing, miraculous blessing cards in the reading, because this is really what we're what we're after. This is what we're creating every day. And the magic is within us to do that. And our last card is strength. So, you know, we're all heart for it. We are, you know, this came out of the Aries reading, and I'm feeling it right here as I look at it. Aries, July, check it out if you're an Aries or a cross watcher for Aries, whatever your situation. It's a great message, but I feel like the message of Aries, our first sign in the zodiac, was one of living free, uninhibited, courageously, uncontained, untamed, while simultaneously, Hierophant, being committed to very quality connection, especially in love connections. So living free, wild, the free wild spirit in an untamed way, yet within a commitment to oneself in self-relationship and to, you know, a priority core group of people. Gorgeous. Check that out, because I'm also reminded right now of the helpful people card on Angel Answers. And speaking of Angel Answers, let's do that. This is an amazing reading. I'm enjoying seeing the shift in the cards. I'm glad they shuffled out in a way to tell this tale today. And I feel that it's inspired by astrological shifts and changes and how we are flowing with them. Okay, Angel Answers, your opportunity to ask a question, to get confirmation, or just let the angels whisper something sweet to you. That's what I'm gonna go for. I don't have a question. I don't need confirmation. But the angels can most certainly whisper to me. Okay. Emphatically, don't stop. And next is take action. Don't stop taking action on this. This is something that's in divine flow, divine order, and we're going with it. You know, Tower or not, challenging cards or not, this is the kind of experience we want to participate in. Because look at this. The big happy changes that you're ready for are being delivered. Gorgeous. Okay. Affirmation for the day from the Super Attractor deck. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Well, you know, that's a pretty good summary card, actually. And that's the Tower energy at work. And that's the sort of thing that we're healing with Judgment showing up in the reading. And it's having the strength to see the light whenever we perceive that there's some kind of shadow or something obscured from our vision that may not necessarily be serving our highest and greatest purpose. We've become masters at spotting that, and that's what makes these big happy changes possible. So invite these moments, welcome them. There's no need to resist them whatsoever, because they are important cogs in the wheel of the unfolding of divine order, which is really blessing us. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Tuesday. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Namaste. Let love love you. Ciao for now.